Thank you.
Enjoy.
Thank you. You too.
You have a wonderful day.
Thank you. Hi. You know, your personal style is your message to the world, as it tells your story and introduces you without saying a word. Now, how do you define your personality in terms of styling? What do you crave for? Or what do you hope to see change? And how much impact do you want to make? It's going to be all about styling on the program, and you know it is today's style. So I welcome you on board. My name is Ruth Aguele. It was Coco Chanel who said, in order to be irreplaceable, one must always be different. Now, I don't know what you do in order to make that fashion statement and stand out in style. Are you the type that goes through the every latest fashion magazine looking for latest trends? Or do you go in search of styling books? Well, our fashion stylist has that covered for you. Recently, her book was launched and it was titled Your Personal Style Guide. So let's see what Mimi has in store for the styling book. I had a chat with her, so let's see this.
Darling. How are you? Thank you.
So, if you're still in doubt on why should I need to read a book to learn how to, style myself, well, our fashion stylist is already seated and she'll be telling us why she decided to write that book, Your Personal Style Guide. That's the book. So, please make welcome Mimi Okpe Ogumbowale. I love to meet you all the time because I just learned something new.
Thank you, thank you.
How you doing?
I'm very well, my love. Yourself?
Great. So, Mimi, personal style guide. Yes. What inspired this? Because a lot of people will not want to go pick up a book to learn how to be stylish. Do you understand?
Yeah.
It's just something they can just watch on TV or just pick tips.
Yeah.
Not read a book. Why do I need to read a book?
For me, we learn every day, and the day we die is when we stop learning. So I love to read a lot, and I learn a lot by reading, and a lot of people around me as well. So what really inspired this book is a need to have a guide to your personal style, because people do not necessarily understand how important it is to have a personal style and how that reflects you as a brand. So I think that's the main inspiration, to educate people, to let them know certain things that, we either shy away from or nobody's talking about.
Fantastic. You did a great job.
Thank you.
Now, I was going through the book and there are some things that caught my attention, like, enhancing one's personality, having self-confidence, how it reflects to your style.
Yeah.
Now, all of that you brought out in this book. Now, I want you to expatiate on that.
Okay, I'm sure everyone has that day that, maybe you're rushing out of your house and you're not really looking very stylish. Then you see a friend you've not seen in 10 years. Your first thought is to run. Because you do not want to be seen in that way. You don't want to be seen wearing like sweatpants around town by 12 p.m. So that's a confidence thing, yeah? Because that means at that moment you're not putting your best foot forward. So you do not necessarily feel as confident as you should feel. But if you have a personal style, you can always every day shouldn't be a jamboree where you have to dress up and all of that. But, if you have a personal style, you can just know what to do. Like just throw on some accessories, carry a nice bag, or just throw on a kimono, just something extra to make you look good 24/7, if you may.
I don't know if the men will be happy with you. Yes, because from what you have written in this book, it has a lot to do with the women, particularly the shape. She's been passionate about this one. Now, the body shape for women, knowing what fits you. Sometimes it beats my imagination when I see that woman, I don't want to call the shape now, trying to fit into that cloth by all means. Come on, girl. So What would you say? You were defining the women's body. You know, there was granotes, the rectangle. How did you come up with that?
I didn't come up with that.
Okay.
They're like international standards for defining the woman's body. Truth be told, I was a bit skeptical about doing that because I didn't want it to be like boxing people or trying to define a woman by a fruit. But I mean, that's just the easiest way to understand. So if I say a carrot, everyone knows that a carrot is a bit big on top and small under. If I say granite or an hourglass, you know, it's proportional. If I say a pear, you know, a pear is small on top. So it just makes it quite relatable and easy for you to understand. So yeah, and I think it's very essential for you to know your body type so that you can dress appropriately for it, because if you do not know your body type, then body type is not a function of your size. So it's about a body type, not about body size. So we can have someone that is size 14 and someone that is size 6 and have the same body shape, body type, but they are different sizes. So if you know that, then you can dress better for it and enhance it. So for instance, if you're a pear, you should wear more on top, have more going on top. So it gives it that kind of proportion, so you don't look too small. So like for instance, things with shoulder pad, ruffles, it brings out your body better. So imagine someone that is, say a carrot, because they are bigger on top. If you have like puff sleeves and too much going on, you're going to look like Big Bird from Sesame Street, because that'll be way too much going on top.
Yes.
So an understanding of all of this makes it easier for you when you get to dress.
What about apples?
Apples, okay, apples are a bit big around the midriff, so you shouldn't wear things that cut directly on the midriff, because that way makes you have an illusion of not having a waist. But if you do like cuts that a bit above the abdomen, so it's this way, it creates an illusion of another waistline, which is small, because that's the smallest part of your body. Yes. So it gives you more definition. Then as much as possible, don't wear things with gathers and plaits, because it further exaggerates that region. Don't wear things that have like bold patterns or big florals on that region, because it just makes it look bigger. In fact, I always recommend more block colors for that region. So block matte colors has you of concealing the fact that, you know, maybe a bit big around that region.
Now, fashion, anybody can buy, that's what they say, and style is something you have to create.
Yes.
Now, sometimes you see people just go pick up this, pick up that because of the price tag, and then trying to create your own style becomes a problem. And you talked about wardrobe edits.
Yeah, I have a lot of personal style clients that have enviable wardrobes, like to die for wardrobes. But they always say, oh my God, I don't have what to wear, I don't know what to wear.
It happens to me too.
And I think it's a function of not properly editing your wardrobe. So you have a lot in there, but you do not have anything to wear. The quote I used at the beginning is, your life will become more fulfilling once you realize what you have within yourself and your wardrobe, and then learn to use what you have. Because you have things and you do not know how to use them. So basically, a wardrobe edit is a way of putting things in the right perspective. I use a Katdom model, Katdom, K-A-T-D-O-M, which was coined by the Style Academy. It's an easy way, it's an easy model to just edit the wardrobe. So the K stands for keep. So like you can take inventory of your wardrobe, what you need to keep. You can create like 6 piles. That's what I do for my clients, and that's what I recommend. Have like 6 piles. So that pile is for things that fit you, things that you feel like $1 million when you wear, you know. So those are the things for the keep. The A is alter. So you may have clothes that are very lovely, maybe one just once or twice. But for instance, me, I took so many pictures in that, I posted it on social media, and I feel like I can't wear it again because, you know, it's all out there. I can alter it, maybe take out the sleeves or put on new sleeves and, you know, make it more wearable or more functional if you may. So that's for the alter pile. The T pile, that's where the real problem is, things you have to toss. So they are threadbare, they are not so good anymore, it's out of vogue. I know there are those things that we bought when it was very, very expensive. We've not worn in over a year, so I used to keep in them. So that's for the toss pile. D is for donate. So there are things that are still good, in good condition, but you can't wear them anymore. Maybe they don't fit your current status, or they do not fit your body anymore. Maybe you've added weight, lost weight, but they're still good. So you put them to donate to charity, or, you know, wherever you want to donate to. Then the O are for orphans. Orphans are pieces that do not have anything to match with. So maybe a nice skirt, but you don't have any top in your wardrobe to wear with it. A nice top, you don't have pants to wear with or something like that. So they are orphans. You put them. So the beauty of it is once you find orphans, then you can create a shopping list, which I give a template for. So
that's what I actually want to ask you about now.
Okay.
Shopping list.
Okay. If you're like me, that the mall is your candy store where you're just running wild and everything. Without a proper shopping list, you tend to buy a lot of things and nothing, not the things you need. So with the shopping list, it just helps you, coordinate your shopping.
And talking about coordinating your shopping also takes us to dressing for the right occasion. And you talked about how to look corporately stylish. Now I wanted to explain that. How do I look corporately stylish?
Okay. I have a model. I'm a very model-ish person. I love to have acronyms or little things here because it makes it easier to do. I mean, style should be fun.
Yes.
So why should you be rigid? Just look for fun ways to make it more interactive and enjoyable for you. So I came up with a SAC model, SAC. So it's style, accessories, and color. So it's a SAC model to look corporately stylish.
Mimi, I find you really amazing. And the thoughts going through my mind is, okay, so why did she decide to write a book? These are tips you can just give people any day, anytime. So why did you decide to put it down in form of a book?
Because now you can always, that's why it's a guide, you can always go back to it. Okay. Tips I gave, say on Instagram or on TV shows like this, on radio shows, you hear it it's one-off. You cannot necessarily go back to it, but with this guide, anytime you're going out to something, that's what's the aim of this. It should be a little book that you just always make reference to. Oh, what's my body type? Okay, this is my body type. Oh, I'm going out. What should I wear? Or how can I build my personal style? Or I'm going shopping. What are the essential things I need in my wardrobe? So it's just a reference, and like the saying goes, what you write down, you never forget. Yeah. So this is what you read, you never forget.
So true. For you out there, what keeps you going? What is your drive? Even when you're not seeing those clients coming in the numbers you want them to come in, what is your drive? My drive is seeing 1 or 2 clients that actually took their coaching seriously, learned what I try to teach, and they go on to the world and conquer and be the best version of themselves. I know when this question is asked, the concentration is usually for the women. Must 5 halves, a woman should have. But what about the men? They should own something 5 too, a must have. So okay. Tell us.
For the men, or should I do unisex?
Okay, you can do unisex.
Okay. I think first of the white shirt, extremely essential. You can dress it up, down, wear corporately, wear casually, extremely important. Secondly, is a pair of jeans. So you can wear your jeans with a blazer or not. It's a canvas where you just add up. Thirdly, a blazer, a black blazer, because everybody needs a blazer, right? Yeah. Fourth, a black pants, black trousers for both, or if you do not wear trousers for a woman, black skirt, because like uniform, you can wear anything, go on it and off it. Then number 5 is a bag. A guy and both men and women need the bag. So a carry-on bag where you can put, if you're a man, your laptop, your jotters. If you're a woman, a nice bag that can hold your essentials. If you're like me that writes a lot, your notepad, your pen, essentials basically. But it should have some form of character, so it's not just basic. So yeah, those are my top must-have 5.
Thank you so much, Mimi. You have been wonderful. We're so proud of you. We celebrate you. And there's a favorite quote of mine I love in this book. I'd like to share it with you guys. It says, it's on building your personal style. To thy own self be true, and it must follow as the minds, the day thou canst not then be false to any man. William Shakespeare. And this is so true. This defines your personal style. Yeah. Me, young entrepreneur doing so well, promoting, ensuring that everyone stays beautiful and handsome, of course. Thank you so much, Dad.
Thank you for having me. This has been fun.
All right, so you have to create that style yourself. You don't have to be another person. Be original, be you, and be confident in you. Right, let's go on this time out. Today's style. We'll be back. Wonderful chat I had there with you, and for you out there, you endeavor to always stand out in style. Thank you so much, Mimi. Now, talking about styling, when Coco Chanel said innovation, I don't want to be innovating, I want to create classics. He meant it. And talking about classics and showcasing style and entertainment, we're about to explore a beautiful place. When you're thinking entertainment at its peak, when you're thinking class, when you're thinking style, the Dome. Let's explore.
life me I know like trouble. Oh. One man thing is another man's struggle.
If you live in the Federal Capital Territory, then you should be familiar with the Dome. Located in the heart of the city center, the Dome used to be a favorite one-stop leisure destination for fun lovers of entertainment in the FCT. In its early days, the Dome used to play host to top celebrities.
I say, don't worry. I say, be happy.
And also ignited pleasurable moments for fun seekers. One of NTA's programs, Celebrity Night at the Dome, also shared great memories with the Dome. It was shut down for a while. The Dome is back with a bang, transforming into a masterpiece with state-of-the-art facilities, a world-class recreation center designed to be in tandem with best global practices. The Dome now stands as a destination hub and hospitality where family and friends hang out to dine and wine. The Dome is known for its high taste in cuisine, with mouth-watering dishes to appease your taste buds.
Baby, oh baby, you're like medicine to me.
You cannot also ignore the serenity at the poolside.
Baby, oh baby, you're like medicine.
The Camelot Spa and Beauty Parlor, and a well-equipped fitness center.
We have the isotonic and the cardiovascular equipment that will tone you and make you look that perfect body that you need. We also use the ball to work on your parts and every part of the body, because especially if you don't have a bench, you can actually use this to do your tummy workout and all that.
I've actually felt good coming here. I mean, I used to go to some gym that was very close to my house. But it's not as well equipped as this place, so I had to change.
One fascinating attribute of the Dome is the bowling alley, which is the center of attraction and favorite spot for most fun seekers who visited the Dome.
Baby, oh baby, you're like medicine to me.
Well, you can see that bowling is my favorite session. I do swim also. I've done my gym, but I think bowling is my favorite session.
I mean, there's no place like the Dome where you bowl in Abuja, so it's the #1 place to be. I just feel it's got the complete package anyone could have actually think about.
The drive is to reflect a new vision for the entertainment industry by boosting domestic tourism, which is also one avenue for economic diversification.
I've just created here, within this difficult environment, my own vision of Nigeria. This is Nigeria of Nigeria. Any little thing you see here, the way it looks, it's like painting. You know, if I'm a painter, I've just painted Nigeria.
No doubt, if more investors tap into the vast opportunities the nation has got to offer by opening new economic frontiers, Nigeria's tourism potential will become a force to reckon with in the near future. Lifestyle is eccentric, a classic difference of entertainment at its peak. So when next you think style, think the Dome.
Baby, oh baby, you're like...
Entertainment is life. The Dome is one masterpiece I know you would definitely love to explore. You know what they say? All work and no play makes you that dull person. And someone said life is too short to wear boring clothes. And I know our fashion designers are very talented because they put in so much work, explore their creativity so that you can look glamorously beautiful. And talking about that, well, up next, we pay a visit to House of Kizi, the brain behind what I'm wearing. Let's see her.
Hi, Welcome to House of Kizzy. Please come in. My name is Bukola Olawore, the creative director of House of Kizzy. House of Kizzy started in 2013 when I got my first job as a realtor. I'm still a realtor though. Then I was blogging actually. I was still working, so I was still doing my 89 and all. Then the old fashion thing just came. I didn't even see it coming. So along the line, I met a friend and she owns a boutique actually. And I found out most of all these clothes she buys from Turkey, she makes a replica and they still sit well. And I was inspired. And that's how one day I followed her to the market and I bought fabrics, and that was how I started. I wanted to do something and I had to focus to do it for the middle class, because there are a lot of fashion designers out there and people just see them as, okay, you can only approach them when you have a certain amount of money. I didn't want my case to be like that. I just wanted it to be for the everyday woman. You don't need to break the bank to look good and still come out looking like $1 million box, yeah? And still fit into the crowd. For the fact that it's something I love to do, I don't want to see it as a challenge, even if it looks like a challenge. Trust me, it's not easy, especially when I have to go look for my customers. I don't want to sound like I'm not out there to look for the money, but I don't want to put the money first, because sourcing for fabrics, a client can tell you, okay, this is what we want, and I have to like, okay, see if they want this particular fabric. And if they don't, and that's like a shot to me, but I don't see that as a problem. I just see like, okay, I love what I do basically. So the reason I'm still doing the 8-to-5 thing is because of funds. I have to be honest. I ventured into this fashion aspect of House of Kizzy less than 2 years ago. And you know how it is from the beginning, like you have to put in a lot if you want to get a lot. So right now, I think I'm still at the point of investing. So hopefully my returns can begin to come very soon in the future, yeah. I could go to a certain level and begin to empower people, like train and make people realize that, okay, they can actually do this. You don't even need you don't need a big certain capital to start up. Fine, if you have the zeal, if you have the love for it, it's something you can start doing. I remember when we were in school then, the only clothes we could afford was Atmosphere, and everybody just go to the boutique and buy Atmosphere because it's affordable and it's dressy at the end of the day. So that was the idea I have. I want people to go into a shop and, okay, pick a dress like, oh, House of Kizzy. Oh, that would be a dream come true for me. Really, it will. In the meantime, I would love to show you guys most of my designs. I have some few here. Like, you know, this is not the production place, but this is where I display my outfit because it's my house. So please come on. There's some people that they see a figure 8 girl wearing all them bodycon dresses and all, and you with the bulging tummy can't wear something like that. So I feel even if you have to wear something that's going to stick to the body, you have to, you know, come out with something that can hide the bulging tummy parts and all. And you know what they say now, suck belly made the shirt fine, no go come work for now. So this is actually a top then you can wear with a jean trouser. This is made from organza fabric, and I did this design. So alongside with this, but this is the lace fabric, and it can go with virtually everything. If I'm going to wear this, I'm going to wear a jean on it and my shoes, and I'm good to go. When I got this fabric, I didn't know what to make with it. And this here is Ankara. It is Ankara mixed with organza. And I kind of designed this. These are handmade design on it. I like the fact that I was able to twist, then turn the fabric. You see, this side is horizontally, this is the vertical aspect, and this is the plane, and it's all matchy and like that. So this can do justice to your date nights with your boyfriend. I love Ankara as a person, and even when I was growing up, I didn't used to like Ankara, but now my love for Ankara has grown so much that if I'm not wearing Ankara, I feel like, oh, okay, I have to display my African heritage all the time. It's either you can wear it alone, or you can probably just wear a jean on it. And you know, this is just the normal Ankara you see on the street here, but whatever you make out of it is what people look at. And these are proudly made in Nigeria, and I'm proud to be in Nigeria. And please, Made in Nigeria is out there, and please support the brand and rock House of Kizzy. Thank you.
Indeed, life is beautiful if you want it to be that way. Thank you so much, House of Kizzy, and thank you too to all our fashion designers who are proudly representing and promoting the Made in Nigerian brand. Hashtag Made in Nigeria. And remember, you can be anything you want to be. With hard work and determination, you can get to the top. And that's it on the show today. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next week. But remember to always keep that smile burning, because that's your style. My name is Ruth Aguele. Bye-bye.